To continue. Now, one of the things we do have to understand and we do have to learn about Yiddishkeit, about Judaism, I did say this a couple days ago, that we're not trying to Americanize Judaism, we're trying to Judaism America. That we're not changing the way that we do things to best fit America's needs, whoever we are's needs. Our job is to keep doing what we're doing. As I keep saying that we have something perfect to say for Torah, we have the Torah which is perfect. There's no reason to change it for anything. So there's some things I'm going to be teaching you today, which our halacha is one of the things that we have to do, and it seems so minute and it seems so small, but it's actually beautiful. Today we're going to be talking about how to properly take off and put on our shoes. Now, you're looking at me, I see Rob, he's already get that question up, his hand up.
Want an argument on that?
Yeah, get an argument on that. But there are reasons for everything. Some are Kabbalistic, that we just don't understand right away. And some are logical. And some are spiritual. So one of the beautiful things of being a Jew is that sometimes we take that leap of faith. We have to. It's the Munah. We have to understand, even if it seems a little bit crazy and absurd to us, we still do it, because Hashem wrote it for a reason, Hashem gave it to us for a reason, and we still have to follow this halacha. So let us begin. We learned yesterday that, just a review for those who weren't here, is that we shouldn't dress haughty, we shouldn't dress in expensive clothing, and we shouldn't dress in rags. We should dress in the middle, in a mediocre. And
How about dressing American, Western,
Western's fine. For you it's fine. But no, we should dress in the middle. And it says that we should sell the beams of our house to buy shoes. That we should not look like a schlump. And we should not look like we're walking down a runway of the latest cinema production on the red carpet. It's red, right? Yeah? Mauve? I don't know what color it is. But we shouldn't dress that way. We should dress modest all the time. Because we're respectful. We're in front of Hashem all the time. We have to dress respectful. That's what we learned last time. Now we're going to continue with the fourth part. Lefi shematzinu. Since we find shehayamin hu chashuva b'Torah, that the Torah considers the right side more significant. Now, some of us are lefties here. Rob.
Me.
You're a lefty?
Yeah.
Oh, Baruch Hashem. Some of us are lefties here. Leina avoda, with regard to the avoda, the temple service, Shmuel's a Kohen here. He probably is, when Mashiach comes, hopefully very soon, he's going to be seeing this and he's going to be doing the avoda. It must be performed with the right hand. So this is why we see that the right hand is more significant. Le'inyan bahon yad uvahen regel shel miluin v'shel mitzora. And with regard to applications of the thumb and the big toe, in the inauguration of the Mishkan, or the tabernacle in English, and the purification of the Mitzorah. Alright, we're going to get a Mitzorah a little bit later. V'yin the mitzvah chalitza, in regards to mitzvah chalitza, is that if a man is married to a woman, and they are childless, and the man passes away, the man's nifter for whatever reason, and he has to, the widow has to marry the husband's younger brother. Now, if she chooses not to, there's a mitzvah chalitza where we take the right shoe and she basically hawks off a loogie in it, but not so far as that. But she spits inside the shoe. So.
What about if he's married already? Does she still?
No. We pass it on. It's different halacha. We're probably going to get to it later on. But just to summarize it, just to make it really small. Therefore, when getting dressed, and in all activities as well, one should always give presents to the right over the left. We see that when we put on tefillin too. We're going to get to that in a little bit. 1 second. I'm jumping the gun. Concisely when taking off one's shoes, in other garments. He should take off the left shoe first. Since taking off the left shoe gives respect to the right side. However, with regard to articles of clothing requiring tying, okay, the small chashuv yoser, the left side considered more significant. Mifnei shekasharim alav es hatefillin. Since the tefillin are tied on the left arm. When we put on tefillin, unless you're a lefty, we put on tefillin and we tie on the left arm. So I'm gonna show you how to do the whole shoe thing. It's pretty cool.
Tell me, can I ask more questions? No.
Oh no. Kigon menalin sheyesh behen shira, for example, with tying shoes with laces. No shel yamin. He should first put on the right shoe. Ve'enu kashoro. He should not tie it. Ve'no esho small ve'kashoro. He should put on the left shoe and tie it. V'achakak kosher shel yamin. And afterwards tie the right one. Ve'chein bishar begadim. This rule is giving precedence to left when tying applies to other articles of clothing as well. So, this is what we do. We first put on our right shoe. Now, I don't wear shoes with laces because it's quicker. I wear the loafers. But this is how we do it. We take our right shoe, we put our foot into it first, then we put on our left shoe, we tie up our left shoe, and then we tie on our right shoe. This is a way of doing and putting on our shoes. Now, there's a very beautiful story. During the first Gulf War, 1991, there were very few American casualties. And one of the casualties that did happen was a helicopter that crashed. There was a Jewish soldier who learned this halacha from the chaplain, the rabbi, on the army base. And he learned this halacha and he argued with the rabbi. He pulled a Rob Stein. He argued with the rabbi about it. And the rabbi said, just trust me on this. This is something you want to do. That's what the chaplain said. So the next day, he's putting on his shoes. And he put his left shoe on first. And he said, you know what? The rabbi said it for a reason. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. So he took off his left shoe. He put on his right shoe. He put on his left shoe. He tied his left shoe. He tied his right shoe. And he started running to catch up to the soldiers. All the soldiers were on the helicopter ready. And the helicopter was in the air. Friendly fire happened. And the helicopter crashed and burned. He was not on it. And he was supposed to be on it. He was delayed for doing the right thing. The reasons for everything. We don't know what they are. We see things that happen and we get confused. Why did this happen to me? If you read my Devar Torah, actually, in this week's newsletter, it talks a little bit more about why things happen. Yes, Rob?
So, if you were in Russia,
okay,
and the right-wing conservatives are
yes,
communists,
okay,
and the left-wing liberals are the capitalists,
okay,
so in Russia, should you be a liberal, should you be a communist?
Well, that's a very excellent question, and I love that question. I think it's a beautiful question, and Rabbi Spivak actually is an expert on this. When I'm done this year, he's going to sit down and he's going to have this whole discussion with you. So you're very lucky that Rabbi Spivak is here today to have this discussion with you.
Oh my God.
Baruch Hashem. All right, so this...
I argued for a long time, Rabbi Spivak. So
you know what? He would love to. He doesn't have anything he has to do today, so this is perfect.
It's time for me to go get a watch.
Probably at least until noontime.
Okay, so this falls up to Halacha. If you have any questions about it, please come to me afterwards. Rob, of course, you can see Rabbi Spivak, and that's it.